Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It is Friday the 26th of July and I'm Nigel Croft. Now the US tech stocks have been reporting this week. Generally the figures have been okay. Google slight disappointment, and last night Amazon did disappoint, spending a lot of money on warehousing and its IT, and that did affect the figures. They came off after the market close, and that did affect the NASDAQ. In this video we're going to look at the NASDAQ-100, look at the technicals on it. What we'll see is that perhaps we're going to get a short-term consolidation. There's been a non-confirmation in the weekly, but looking at the longer-term picture, it still remains okay. So looking at the daily, and you can see the last couple of days we have come off. That's affected the momentum. You can see the RSI's come right back, although it still is above 50, 53.99, and you can see that the MACD are both together, but the longer term still moving up. On the daily, I would highlight the 20-day moving average. That's just crossed the 50-day, so that's a golden cross. That does bode well for the medium-term picture. So they would be a solid support on any pullback. We've got the 20-day 57.94.6, and then the 50-day 57.76.76. They would be very strong support levels. Moving on to the weekly picture. Now here, the interesting factor is that on the RSI, you can see we reached a peak earlier this week, but the RSI was nowhere near its peak, and that's called a non-confirmation, and is a precursor to usually to consolidation. So that's saying we are going to get some consolidation. Maybe here on this chart as well, we're slightly overextended from the moving averages, so a consolidation at this level would allow these moving averages to catch up. And on this, the 20 week is at 56.39, so over 200 points below the market at the present stage. The RSI has not only had a non-confirmation, it's now started to create a downtrend, although it is still well above 50. It's above 64. MACD also maybe just starting to crack down. Keep your eye on those as well as the RSI. On the 4-hour chart, and you can see here the severity of the decline that we've had over the last couple of days. Every 4-hour period's been down. It's taken us through the supports of the 20 and the 50 4-hour moving averages, which was a disappointment. We're now at the support from the 17th of July, and this is allowing the 200 to catch up. You can see the negative momentum. The RSI has cracked down below 50. Is now 30.5, and if anything in the short term is getting oversold. So there'd be no surprise if there were a move back up towards the 58, 80, 90 level. But expect further. If that is the case, we do get a bounce. Do expect further downside early next week. The MACD as well is indicative of this negative momentum. The shorter term has just moved back below 0. Looking at the support resistance, well, there's only one resistance, that's the all-time high, 59.89.4, with supports coming in at the 20-day 57.94.88, and then the 50-day 57.76.87. So that's been TA for Traders, having a look at the NASDAQ-100. The key takeaways from the video should be that in the medium term we're still okay. However, some short-term consolidation should be expected. We've had a non-confirmation on the weekly and actually on the 4-hour, but the golden crosses on the 20-50 day on the daily should give support. Thanks for watching this video. Please remember these videos are for information only and are not meant as an investment recommendation. Please read the disclaimer. Thank you.